New project. Let's see. There we go. New project. Picked up a Celica. Looks pretty good from 10 feet away. There's a lot of, not a lot, but yeah, there's some cosmetic issues. The engine and tranny, everything mechanically under the hood works really good. But I'll kind of do a walk around, kind of go over some of the things that I need to address on this car. So this will be, you know, coming up in some future videos of taking care of certain things that I need to do on this car. So most of the paint is good. Like there's some water spots. It's dull. It's dirty. I haven't even washed it. I picked it up almost a month, about 3 weeks ago, and I haven't even washed it. I did get it registered, insured. So it's just been really raining a lot lately that I haven't really wanted to work on it or do anything until it warms up a little bit and the wind dies down. But yeah, the whole paint, I'm gonna go over. I'll do a full exterior detail, and I'm like pretty confident I can resurrect most of the paint. Some of the clear is gone. Most of the paint's good though, like the hood, the fenders. But we do have some clear issues right here. So I can't really do much about that. Tiny little spot right. No, I think that'll buff out actually. That's not clear. I don't feel it coming through the paint. So I think it might be able to buff out. But yeah, this body's pretty straight. A couple little dings that you get the right angle. I had a car cover over it, and it kept rubbing with the little buckle, so I need to kind of buff that out. It's like a TRD replica spoiler, but it's really rough, so I'm gonna have to take that off and sand it down, fill it in with some Bondo, and repaint that area right there. But the trunk's pretty solid. A little bit of clear right there. Not gonna be able to do anything, but like about 85% of the car, the paint's really good. The majority of the issue is just this top right quarter panel, as you can see right here, and the roof. And as you can see, they taped off the sunroof. So I'm assuming, I don't know if it works or not since I haven't been able to open it, but it leaks, and I'm assuming that's why they put the tape, is because it leaks. So there should be, I believe, 4 drains, 2 on each side, and they probably got clogged up. I think they say to clean it out with some with the air compressor gun, or my thing was I was gonna get some weed whacker line, some really thick one, and kind of fish it through and push out all the crap that's in there. So that's one of the issues usually common on here, or the weather stripping under it, because they're not completely waterproof. That's why it has the drains. So it's one of the two or both. So they did this freaking, I don't even know what kind of tape this is. It's really weird. So I'm gonna have to take care of that. Let's see, it looks like it might, if I heat it up with the gun, it might peel off pretty good, but it's gonna fuck with the paint, I already know that. So I'm probably gonna get the roof wrapped, with the vinyl black. That part I can't do anything about without having to wrap the quarter panels too, and then that's just where's the end, you know. I'm gonna do the whole top half. I'm just gonna do the roof. So that's one of the major issues why I had it covered with the tarp. I just really got a actual car cover that came today. I'm gonna cover it up because I drove it on Monday and it was raining and the headliner got wet, and the trunk was leaking too, but I believe I fixed that because it wasn't getting water anymore. It was so you have these runoffs right here, and this side, which is kind of more closed off right here, was clogged, and it was like they were getting backed up. They had a bunch of crud in there, and the water was kind of overflowing into here. I had a little puddle in there, and that day I didn't see it anymore, so I think it's just the sunroof now. So let's see, So that's the exterior paint right there, the back right quarter panel, and the roof is the paint's shot on there. Really, that's the main areas. The roof, no problem, I'll get it wrapped or repainted or something. So let me open up the other side. It does have 207,000 miles. Interior is pretty intact. It does have 2-year model seats. This driver's seat is not the original. Should be the black one, I believe. I'm not sure. It's a 2001 GTS, guys. Is it supposed to be the black one or the blue one is the original? I'm not sure, but it might be the blue one, since it's more worn out than the black one, or just because it gets more use. I have no idea. So anyways, let's fire her up real fast. There we go. Starts right up. I haven't started her in about 5-6 days. One thing I did notice is a digital dash right here. Until you start driving, the rest, it doesn't really light up. Like, you're supposed to have that bar right there with hot and cold. It's weird. So once I start taking off, it pops up. So right now it's not showing, so I'm not sure if that digital gauge is going out or what. Everything else works, all the lights work. There's been no check engine light that came on. I drove it about let's see, 150 miles since I got it. So it passed smog. California, you know, we have smog restrictions. It does have 207,585 miles on there, but runs smooth. Let me shut it off though. I'll show you the engine bay, or let me show you the rest of it, the interior, and then I'll show you. So the dash is intact. I haven't taken this off, but I can already see that freaking steering wheel it's really worn out, so I'll probably be replacing this. No rush on it. I'm gonna take my time. So, you know, some of these things I'm pointing out within a few months, one at a time, here and there. But yeah, everything's intact. This radio kind of sucks that I actually have it in the 400, the exact same one, I believe. But I have my old touchscreen since I switched to that Toyota Android one. I have my other one. I'm gonna throw that one in here. Yeah, the dash, everything looks good. No cracks or anything. It shifts good. No grinds. It's not very happy if you downshift and it's kind of like above 4,500, which isn't like really high, but it's not low. So like you kind of got to walk it in. Like, can't just, kind of got to like just kind of walk it in. So I'm going to do the transmission fluid exchange. I'll probably do some Redline MT90 or something. I heard it's really good. That should help with the shifting, but upshifting, no problem. If you're just cruising, downshifting, no problem. It's just like kind of going a little bit more on the aggressive side of downshifting. I think third and fourth is usually where I notice it. It doesn't grind a lot, but it kind of like doesn't like it. But the passenger seat's in pretty good condition. Got like a cigarette burn or something. Let's smoke cigarette stuff. Anyways, this does light up, so I'm assuming there's still power going to it, but it is missing. I believe there's a cover that comes over here, and I'm missing that. I doubt it would just be open like that all the time. I've never really been in a Celica 7th gen, to be honest. But I believe there's a cover that goes, so I'm gonna have to pick one of those up after I fix the sunroof. So let's see the rest of the interior. Pretty cool, pretty nice. Sits low, but it's pretty comfortable. Need back seat. The interior needs a good detail too, so I'm gonna do that with the rug doctor and the attachment and all that. But they're not really ripped. Well, except right here, like I spoke to soon, got a little cigarette burn right there. So whoever was probably one of the first or second owners was a smoker or something in here. Doesn't smell like smoke, but yeah, the rest of just the headliner and right there is the only signs that I've seen of smoking, burns. But I'm gonna get those cleaned up really good. I'll probably just take them out of the car like I did with my Matrix, all the seats. I ordered some carpet clips so that keeps moving around while I'm driving. So I ordered the clips. They should come in a couple days. Got the privacy little lid right here, so that's nice. And a little tiny bit of surface rust, no biggie. It looks like the passenger door lock's going out. It says 2-wire actuator. I'm assuming that's for the door lock. So I got 2 new ones right here, so that's cool. And I don't know what this is. Little turn signals, blue turn signals. I'm not sure. I don't think that's JDM or anything, but turn signals. And then he left me a Viper alarm. I think it's brand new. He left me, this is my backpack right here, some tools in here. He left me like a splitter kit. It's like a 3-piece splitter kit, like a basic generic Amazon one. Yeah, here's the other sides, I guess, corner pieces. So, you know, whatever, that's kind of junky. I don't think I'm gonna put that on. But yeah, other than that, I think the hoods, I love, even though it's a replica, I love these like I don't know what they call it, aero battle wings, like the TRD style. It's freaking cool. It's in pretty good shape for the most part. It's sturdy, but yeah, I don't know what happened here. I'm gonna fix that. Got all new wipers because these ones suck, especially when I was driving in the rain. So yeah, it's really dirty. It needs a detail in and out. But I'm telling you, I think once I get done detailing the outside, I'm gonna clay bar it. I'm gonna wash it, clay bar it. I'm gonna use the dual action orbiter, hit it with some compound, some polish, wax. This thing is gonna take all day, but I'm gonna get this thing popping like really nice. It's a blue, but it's kind of like dull. It's kind of black. It should be like a really dark navy blue if you look at it. But I buff out those headlights. The front tires are pretty gone. I need to replace them, and I noticed they got bigger tires in the back than what?
The baby hit me on my...
I got distracted with these kids fighting each other. Okay, yeah, so I noticed the front tires are pretty bad. The back tires are actually size bigger than the front, so it kind of looks lower. I don't know, I try to see, I don't see any aftermarket suspension components, but that looks pretty low to me, guys. Even though it's a size bigger, it's what is it, 215, let me see, 215 55, 16 in the back, and this has 205 50, I believe. Yeah, 205 50. So yeah, I'm not sure. So I guess when I replace them, I'll probably go with the same size in the back. I'll kind of fill out that little bit more of a gap it has in the front. But this car looks lower, dude. But I didn't see any aftermarket suspension. I wonder if they cut the springs. It rides fine. Rusty old brakes. Might have to change those out to those power stops I got on mine. Got a little bit of rust on the calipers. Maybe I'll paint those things. But yeah, I'm gonna resurrect this interior exterior. Oh yeah, I popped the head. Don't really get a popping sound when you do it. That spring's kind of worn. Let me see. There's no positive pop when you pull the latch. Man. Is it just stuck now? Oh man. Come on. hood. Maybe another thing right there I gotta fix, to be honest. There we go. Alright, there's the 2ZZ, it's a 2001 GTS. Airbox, I don't know how they managed, but they broke it, so I need to replace, it looks like the bottom piece, because it has these, but the tabs are broken right here. So yeah, replace it, go to the junkyard, replace the bottom of the piece of the airbox. I believe it's the same as the 1ZZ. I did have to replace the battery. I knew that when I went to go look at it. I think it would not start at all, would not hold a charge. Oil level is good, everything. I'm gonna do it. Well, I'm still gonna do the oil change, oil filter. I'm gonna do the coolant change, and I'm gonna do the transmission fluid exchange, flush, drain and fill. Give this thing a good tune-up, and should be good. I'm missing the bottom grill, and then for some reason I can't get the fog lights to turn on, so I gotta check the fuses. So man, these kids, dude, don't have kids, have more project cars. So my idea was I'm probably gonna get 2 used tires for the front, and then kind of got a mess in here, but I did pick up some TRD wheels, 18s. These are factory Toyota optional TRD, so I might put those on here once I get the tires, but I'm just gonna get the tires first right here, some used tires for the front. That way I'm good. I'm not driving on some kind of like a little bit of dry rot, really old tires from like 8 years ago. And what else am I missing? The sunroof, the roof's faded, the tape, the drain, I gotta fix the leak, and just a good detail inside and out, and some maintenance, basic maintenance I planned on doing regardless, like this trim right here. I can sand this, repaint this black. Yeah, I think I needed a couple clips for the side skirt. I have some in the garage. But yeah, guys, that's a new project. That's what you're gonna be seeing. I'll probably do the next video of me doing some maintenance on it, the fluids, tightening down everything on the suspension, making sure everything's nice and tight and safe, which I've been driving it, to be honest, without doing that, but you know, taking it slow. But and then when it warms up a little bit, in about a month or a month and a half or something, I'll start detailing the outside and bring it back to life. I haven't made up my mind long term if I'm planning on keeping this long term, or if I will flip it. So I guess I'll just have to see if I do grow attached, if it's worth, you know, keeping long run, if it's just, if I should flip it. One of my dream project cars that I always wanted to, actually, but one I'm not sure, because it's really, you'd have to be basically a pretty a good mechanical skills to work on it, and that would be a 3000 GT. And if I do, it'd probably be a SL, since they're easy to work on. Twin turbos, obviously everybody wants those ones, but they are cramped and difficult and hard to find parts on, and very expensive. So I definitely won't be able to afford one in really good condition. The other one is a similar, a 300ZX. Definitely wouldn't be able to afford a twin turbo. It doesn't really matter to me. It'd be awesome to have one, but I just love the look of it, so I'd probably go with just a naturally aspirated 5-speed. Has to be manual for sure. So if I do flip it, that's my goal, is to get a 300Z. Not leaving the matrix, I plan on keeping that. That is gonna be sticking around, but this, I just haven't made up my mind yet, to be honest. So don't hate on me, guys, if you're Celica fans. I love the 2ZZ, but I just haven't made up my mind yet. So, alright, well, that's the new project, guys. See you around.